What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hopefully, it's the end of your work week. Sorry to those of you who are still in your work week come Saturday, but hopefully, you'll get to your day off soon enough. So, we just filled out Mini 2 for the 2022 Absolute 10 Blaster box break. That is our final mini, so the break is filled. We're just going to run this randomization to determine who got the last four teams. The last four teams, of course, were... Pull that up. I know it was the Jets, Chicago, Seattle, and Carolina. So that's that. So here we are. Here's our contestant list. There's two guys in here, Fab and Todd. Todd having, looks like 5 spots, and Fab's got 3. So Todd's got the advantage here. Let's see how it works out, though. So both of you guys have been in this. You know how it's done. So I'm just going to roll the die, and we have a 5. That is a 4 or higher. So we're going to randomize 5 times. This will be quick. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 times, and Todd is the front runner, but Fab is still in there with 1 at the bottom. Let's see how that changes. And 5. Fab comes up to the top. That's his second mini in a row that he's had the top spot. Todd, Fab, Todd. So it just split evenly. Look at that. The mini gods, the randomization gods were good to everyone today. Fab got 1, Todd got 2, Fab got 3, Todd got 4. So that will be the Jets, Chicago, Seattle, and Carolina. So not bad, guys. All those teams have some good rookies or kaboom shots. So it was, to me, probably a little bit of the better mini. Only because the first mini had more teams. So there were a couple teams in there, but there was some good teams in there too, for sure. But this one was all, I mean, if you got a team, you got a decent team. And you're at least happy you got something pretty good and a shot at, you know, a couple rookies or a kaboom. So break is going to happen at 10 o'clock tonight. That's Eastern time, so that's in about 4.5 hours. I'm going to start setting up now, get the owners list set up and everything ready to go, get the product out on the table here, and we will go live at 10 p.m. and we're going to see if we can't pull some good rookie cards. And so, well, we're going to get a lot of rookie cards out of Absolute. There's, I don't know, 4 or 5 rookies per pack, something like that, or it might be 2 or 3, whatever. It's a lot. There'll be a lot of rookies, but hopefully we'll get some rookie parallels, maybe even some numbered cards, and then of course we're gonna look for those kabooms. That's what we want. That's what we're here for. I just put a post up and I tagged everyone in it. You know, I don't like to use the @everyone tag too often, so I just do it when I want you to see something. So I put just my thoughts. The next break, I want to do a hobby break. We've got the Super Bowl squares contest, and so I want to do a hobby break along with I want it in a PYT format. So there's 32 teams you can choose from to get your free spots in the Super Bowl square contest, because that's going to be for free credits. 3 $20 credits per the first 3 quarters, and then a $100 credit for the final score. All free, guys. All you got to do is claim a team, or if we do another break where it's maybe random or something like that and there's spots, claim a spot. The only thing you cannot get a free square from is a mini. If anything has to go to a mini, then you can claim your spots in there, but you will not get a free square through that. That's the only way you won't get it. Otherwise, we're going to fill the 100 spots and we're going to give away some free money, you know, free credit, but it's still free money. You know, you can get into breaks. I got free credit from another breaker who I broke a lot with, and I used it to get into a break, and I got a Justin Fields RPA 1/1 shield out of certified break. Beautiful card, worth some money, and I got it for $0. But you know, that's how it works. I mean, think about the free football break we just did. $700 Trey Lance autograph card to $25. You know, I mean, it was free. The person who got in there and won that card, they got in there for free. They didn't have to pay to be in there. They just got in one of the breaks, and they were selected at the end of the break to get a spot. So there's magic in those free contests, guys. So let's do it. All right, guys, I'll update everything. I'll see you back at 10 o'clock. Definitely give me feedback in that post, though. Let me know what you're interested in. I listed a whole bunch of hobby boxes that we can put in there, and I listed a bunch of retail stuff that we could put in to pair with it, to, you know, just to give it some more hits for everybody. The whole idea of when I do my breaks is I want to keep it reasonably priced, but I also want to make sure there's enough cards that everyone has a good shot at something decent, or at the very least are going to get, you know, a good stack of cards out of it rather than getting skunked and getting no cards. I hate that when people do like a break with like 15 cards and there's 32 teams, and it's like, all right, well, you know, people are going to get nothing for their money, and I always like to make sure you get something for your money from me. And even if you don't get something, maybe you get lucky enough to get a spot in the free football break or some of these free Super Bowl squares, and you hit something out of that even. So, you know, it's just, I like to make sure you guys get as much as you can out of this, and I can keep the pricing, you know, as low as possible. I mean, like I said, on this absolute break we're doing tonight, after it's all said and done and I've shipped everything out and paid for shipping and packaging and everything else, I'm gonna make like $60 off this break, and that's it. And so, you know, I'm keeping it as low as possible for everybody. And I know we've been doing a lot of retail breaks because I've been trying to keep it really cheap, but I think we need to do a hobby. I think we need to pull some autographs and maybe have some shots at 101s. Retail, it's a lot harder to get that stuff. So, you know, we'll go hobby here, see if we can fill it. We'll keep it reasonably priced, and hopefully get some good hits. But let me know what you want. Let me know what you prefer. I'm just going to look at the comments, and if most of the people or the majority of the people are saying limited football, then we'll go limited. If they're saying optic, Donruss Optic, we'll go Donruss Optic. If they're saying mosaic, we'll go mosaic. But it's just whoever comments, whatever there is for the majority of the comments, that's what we're going to go with. If you want to mix two hobby boxes together, you can do that too, but you got to remember the prices are going to go up because of that. So you need to make sure there's enough of you to fill it. I don't want to put a break up and not have it filled, or it takes 3 months to fill it. As it is, we're taking, you know, 2 weeks and sometimes even 4 weeks to fill these breaks. So just make sure it's something you guys want and are going to get into. I put the approximate cost of the box on the hobbies next to them so you can get an idea. So I know everyone wants 2020 Select Football Hobby, but understand it's an $1,800 box of product. So when you start thinking about that and what the teams are going to cost, the Eagles, the Chargers, the Bengals, the Patriots, oh, not the Patriots in 2020, what was the other one? Oh, the Dolphins. You know, those teams, the Vikings, they're going to be expensive teams, guys. You gotta cover $1,800 with all those teams. Never mind whatever retail we put in with it as well. So anyway, done with the long spiel. Just wanted to kind of let you know where my thought process was. Feel free to put in the comments too. Say, no, I just want another retail break. That's fine too. We can do a PYT retail. We can do 10 more Absolute blasters. We can do a mixture of 2022 Absolute and 2022 Mosaic blasters. We can even throw some Absolute hangers in there if you guys want to do the hanger packs as well. Can mix it all up in 2022. We can mix it all up in 2021. The only thing I have in 2020 retail left is Chronicles football blasters. I've got quite a few, so you can definitely run like a 10 or a 12 blaster break out of all that if you guys want to do 2020 retail only. Feel free to put that in the comments too, but I just need to know what you guys want to do, so we put the best break out there. I want to fill up those 100 Super Bowl squares so someone can win some free credit and have a lot of fun in the meantime, and maybe pull out some big hits. So, all right, guys, see you at 10. I got to get this stuff going and then get other things done. So 10 p.m. Eastern, that's when we go live. See you then. Bye.